Good morning, guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I am at an amazing field target archery course. It's a 3D shoot called Viper. Currently on the practice area, which is just up here. We're about to start and disappear into 50 acres of ancient woodland with waterfalls and rivers and the most amazing targets ever. It's very windy, so you can tell I'm very windswept. It's been an early start. It's just gone 9:30 in the morning. I set off from my house at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's a great place. I'm hoping this we probably will get a little bit of shielding from this wind because there is a lot. We're going to be in all that lot, and so I think we're going to be okay with the wind. But I've only shot this course once with a friend. I'm back here on my own now. It is a difficult course. It is a very hard course with a few timed targets, uphill shots, downhill shots, you name it, the lot. Everything from little beavers up to big elk and all sorts. A couple of wasp pegs as well, bison, tigers, you name it, it's all here in Yorkshire. It is an amazing place. You're going to see it when we go around. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to film because my tripod's broken, so it's currently held together with super glue. So we're winging it, and yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So my bow choice today is the Zuran by AF Archery. I was going to bring the Keshig by Ali Bow. Up until this morning, I had made my decision that I was going to come in with the Keshig, but I thought, you know what, I kind of like the fact that with the Zuran, it has a really long draw. It draws up to 36 inches. And I kind of thought to myself, although I took this bow with me before when we did this course, I did think to myself, I have a lot of freedom of choice with this bow. So I have three lengths of arrows with me today. I've got 31 inches, I've got 33 inches, and I've also got 36-inch arrows. This bow is £39 at 32 inches, and it's £53 at 36. So I kind of thought to myself, sod it, let's bring it. Let's bring all the arrows, and we'll have a play around. Because that extra bit of draw weight and that extra draw length will probably come in handy when it comes to reaching those further targets. So we're going to get kitted up, we'll get sorted, and we're going to disappear into the undergrowth. So our first target of the day is a crow. He's just tucked down here between the trees. And the first peg is from, yeah, just at the bottom. That's a brilliant way to start the day. If every shot's like that, then I'll be more than happy. So the best thing about field archery is that it's probably the most natural way of doing archery, I think. Like, other than shooting paper targets and whatnot, it's just a nice place to be, out in the woods, in nature, doing what men do best, flinging some wooden arrows, and yeah, that's a good start to the day. A good start to the day. Let's move on to the next one. Always a miss. Much more like it. Take a wander down to see where they went. The first arrow then fell a little bit short. I do apologise for the unsteady cameras today, guys. We are on a tripod, not a gimbal. So I think that second one was just a wound. My first one fell just a little bit shy in the dirt there, as we can see. Might have broken the kill line. Let's have a nosy. I'm going to class that as nope. I'm going to take that as a wound for my second arrow. Take that for another kill shot. That'll do. Red for kill. It's another good one. Wasn't entirely sure if that was a kill. I think it might be a wound. So this is where the red peg is, where I'm currently stood. Target you can just see down there. It's like an otter. Let's see where it landed. Not quite a kill. It's another wound in the back leg. There we go. It really is such a lovely place. Just wait till we get round this corner, because we have known as a wasp peg. It's a bit of a bugger. It's a bit of a bugger. So I just want to talk a little bit about the equipment that I've got with me today and how it is that I am actually shooting. So for those of you in the Thumb Shooters UK group, obviously this video will be posted there, you know, because you're part of the family. For anybody else, because this video is going to be on YouTube or on Facebook, if you're unaware of different styles of shooting, I am shooting a Asiatic bow, commonly known as a horse bow. Any bow you can use on a horse. It's an Asiatic bow. A Chinese bow or a Mongolian bow is actually an early Mongolian design. And it's all made from ashwood, babinga, and I can't remember what else is in it. But yeah, it's a wooden laminate bow. So we touched upon the bow earlier at the beginning of the video, so I'm not going to go into too much information on this. But we have 31-inch bamboo arrows, and the fletchings are about 4 inches long on these. It's a nice, good, sturdy arrow. They're solid. They work really well with this bow. I'm having a lot of good feedback from these. I haven't used these in a long time. So we have those. We also have, is what I normally use for field target shooting, 33-inch arrows. These are ones that I made myself. Very simply knocked and fletched on there, a longer arrow. And as you can see, they're a little bit bigger. So that gives you a little bit more poundage, a little bit more of a draw length as well. It is made from pine, not bamboo. And then last of all, the last arrows that we've got today are a replica of a Manchu arrow. Now they are a little bit shorter than a traditional Manchu. These arrows are 36 inches. I do believe some Manchu arrows can be up to 40 inches, and the fletching's usually a good 12 inches long. These are about 5 to 6 inch long fletchings. It is a massive arrow. And for targets like the one behind me, which you probably can't see from there, might come in handy. So this peg behind me is the wasp peg, or a wasp peg. The last time I came here, I missed it every single time. Couldn't hit it for the life of me. So we're gonna have a crack now. We'll take a few shots, see how we go. If I hit it first time, then that's the only shot you're gonna see, because I probably ain't gonna do it again. And it's amazing. I mean, when I say to you guys that this place is incredible, the peg, let me stand on the peg. So I'm stood on the firing peg now. That's my target. That's my target. And may I just point out as well that obviously there's no sights on this bow. I should probably also say that I'm shooting thumb release. So for those of you that don't know, instead of putting the arrow on the left-hand side, like we would do traditionally over here in the UK, with 3 fingers, that's not how I'm shooting. I haven't got an arrow to look down the sight of there and place an arrowhead below or above my target. So everything I'm doing is instinctive. The reason being is that I'm shooting on the thumb side. So my arrow sits on the thumb side. Now obviously that means that I have to amend the way in which I draw the string, because if I use 3 fingers, my arrow is going to flop off, which is no good. There's loads of different types. There's Slavic, which is where your index finger is what holds the arrow on, like so. And you can draw this way. But I'm using a thumb ring, as you probably noticed. There's a ring on my thumb. And so this takes the brace of the poundage of the bow is on my thumb. My index finger locks over my thumbnail, and my knuckle pushes up against the side of the arrow here. So this is how I'm drawing my bow and how I'm shooting. So traditionally on horseback, when you're at full draw, the arrow is not bouncing anywhere. Has a few pros and cons. I mean, the pro, mainly you've drastically reduced the paradox on the arrow. It's not as dramatic. You get a cleaner release. It's a little less forgiving if you do muck it up. And obviously, on the, like I say, on the con side, if I'm down here, I can't aim down the length of my arrow there. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe I hit the wasp peg for the first time. I think I'm going to try a Manchu arrow with this one. But it's going to need the kick to get up there. Whether or not I hit it is another thing. It's deceptive because you look at that and you think that is a massive iron mark and hit that. Yes! First time! Wow, I do not think I could do that again. And that looks from here, that looks like it went straight in the kill zone. That made a very satisfying thud. Let's go and have a look at that. Let's go and have a look at that. Everything about that felt beautiful, actually. That felt so good. You know what? I think I got a kill shot there. I think it might even be a heart shot. And it's double points on this target. We're getting there. We're getting there. You'll see how far that that shot is from the bottom of here when we look down. Well, for me personally, that was worth a 2-hour drive just to say I've done that. What a shot. What a shot. Nailed it. Right, let's show you where that is. So let's stand next to the target. Whew, I'm knackered. Can you see where that white chair is down there? Nope, I didn't think you could. There. That is where we were stood. That's the peg. Beautiful. Just look how weird all those ferns are. It's like a haze. It's like a haze. And our next target is that deer that's down there. And the peg is up there somewhere. Let's go try and find it. There's the blue. There we are. The red peg is here. So the line of sight on this one is straight through there and onto that one. So we're going to go back to the normal short arrows for this one. I'm going to take another one because that's in its arse streak. So we're going to move forward to peg now. White is the next peg. Now for those of you that haven't done field archery before, even if you take all 3 shots, it's your highest scoring arrow that counts. The other 2 are discarded. Well, my second one landed. Right, back to a bit of composure then. Our next target is a deer at the top of this hill. I don't think you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. He's sat down. Or it's an elk even, not a deer. So the red peg is just in front of this tree. Let's see where we end up. Low, white arrow. Missed, blue arrow. That would be the lowest scoring shot so far. Let me fold these legs up on this tripod. We'll take you for the walk. I'll should probably explain the pegs. So if you are new to field target archery and it's something you've not done before, and you want to know how the scoring system works or how the shooting system works, then we can show you. So, sorry about that. We're back again. We're steady. So each target, other than the wasp peg, generally speaking, has 3 pegs. There's a red one, there is a white one, and there's a blue one. And obviously in front of all those is a target. Now, if you take your first shot from the red peg here, and say your first arrow, your red arrow, your arrows have to be allocated to match the pegs that you're shooting from. So if you take your first shot, your first arrow, your red arrow from here, and you hit that target, and you get him in the marked kill zone, you score 20 points. If you hit him anywhere else on the animal that's not part of the terrain or the decor that's included within the mold, excuse me guys, you hit him anywhere else, you score a value of 16. If you're lucky, and only on this peg, if you hit him in the heart, which is the center circle within the kill zone, then you'll score 24 points. That is a score that can only be counted from this red peg. Now, if you miss them all together, like I did, then you move forwards a peg to your next colour, which is white, which is here. So that was my second line of shot up that hill. Now this was quite forgiving actually, even though I didn't score very well and I missed him. Generally speaking, these pegs will change angles. So your white peg could be over here, the last peg could be over there, your red peg could have been back there somewhere. So you're looking at it from a different angle every time. Now from this second one, if you get your second arrow within the kill zone, the value of the kill drops down to 14 instead of 20. So the value of the score of the arrow, the value of the arrow drops, it decreases every time you move closer to the arrow. So a kill would be 14, hit him anywhere else would be a 10. I missed him again. So this actually works quite well as a demonstration. So you move forwards to your third shot on the blue peg, which is here. Now with your third arrow, if you get him in the kill zone, it's only 8 points instead of the original 20 from the red peg and 14 from the second peg. If you hit him anywhere else on the body, like I have there, I've hit him in the flank on the side, it's 4 points. So that will be my lowest scoring point so far. But hey, it's better than not missing, it's better than not hitting it all. There is actually a yellow peg there. I don't know what a yellow peg scores for. I haven't got a clue. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's even yellow. I'm colourblind, so it could be green, could be orange. Who knows? I'm pretty certain it's yellow. So, third shot for me was a hit. You'll see when my other ones landed. First arrow, short. Second arrow, way under his chin. And then there's my third arrow. Marked as blue. And we're in there for 4 points. Because nobody realises that when you walk away from the camera, although it looks cool, you've got to come back and get your camera. So up the stairs we go. This place has, I think I mentioned at the beginning, 50 acres of ancient woodland. And we've got rivers and we've got waterfalls, which we've got to yet come to. This bit up here looks like something out of Lion King. The good thing with this course, which I love, we're not even halfway around. And it's a day at the gym. Not only are you using your muscles to pull your bow, but you're like a bloody mountain goat. Like, don't skip leg day, guys. Don't skip leg day. Or if you do skip leg day, just come here. Right. Follow the arrows. Right, so we're up here now. Let's have a nosy. Right. I seem to recall this being a long shot. So this is your red arrow. The target. I'm standing on it. It's that tiger all the way up there. Let's see how we go. I'm going to place the camera up there and film down. So, I've left my bow down there on purpose. You You can see it's not on my belt hook. It's obviously not in my hands here. Reason being that I'm leaving the camera here on the tiger. And I'm going to walk back and take my shot from the bottom. And then you know that it was actually taken from the red peg and not closer than what I am. See you guys soon. So, yeah, we're a little low on that one. You know what? I'm going to take it anyway. I'll score that. It's in the animal. It's not on a bit of decor, and it's still 16 points, I believe. Let me check. Yep, it's still 16 points. It's a wound. So our next shot is a hog, just up the top there. You are positioned on the red peg. So let's see if we can bring on the bacon. It's over his head. That'll do. That first one literally just went, if he'd have been alive, that went through his mane, went through his little bit of furry tassel on his back. So we got him with the second one. It was very nice of him to hang around and let me fling another arrow. It's a kill shot. It's a kill shot. There we go. Second arrow. First one, literally just above there in the dirt. So it just came across the top here, look. So our next target, number 11, is a little pig just at the top up here. Obviously the red peg you can see. The tripod we just dropped and broke even more. So I'm hoping it holds out till we get halfway and we can glue it. Nailed him. See if we can pick you guys up without dropping you. Yep. So, quite a cool shot between two trees there, as you can see. We'll go along the flight of the arrow. So through the two trees there. And we got another kill. So we'll go back the way we just come. Is our next target. Just down here on the left. Target number 12. Through all that tree to that big, I think it's a honey badger. I think it's a honey badger. Trying to get you balanced. Let's have a look. Maybe not. There we go. In the kill zone. Let's get you off this tripod, we'll take you over. Red peg, let's take you through the flight of the arrow. So, you will have gone through this tree and come out the other side, obviously. Along hither. Oh, it's just outside the kill zone. So, it is a red arrow, first arrow, for 16. It's butt. So with that one, I actually thought I scored a 16 because it's not in the kill zone. However, the target actually has 2 kill zones. So coincidentally, I would count that as a kill point. Target number 14. Red peg. Mr. Bear. We've actually got a tree that's fallen down. That wasn't there last time. So yeah, this is the second time that I've only ever shot this course, and I think it's going all right so far. If I'm honest with you, yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. A little bit disappointed that my tripod's broken, but we're hanging in there. We're about halfway, or not. Well, we're not about halfway. We're not far off. We're on target 15, and it is where I am stood. I don't know if you'll see it. Just where my end of my bow is here, we have a wolf, I think it is, on a set of stairs. Well, it's not a perfect hit. It's not in the kill zone. It's got a bad leg. But it's still 16 points. So we just come out the woods, through there, up into a little bit of a clearing. Not much. And we are approaching target number 16. Which, if I remember correctly, I think was a big ram, or some big ibex or something. Or a goat. Something of that nature. Yeah, it's an ibex. There he is. Tell you what, let's take you down and we'll leave you guys at the bottom. Feeling very grateful for this Yorkshire weather not raining on me. Obviously you'll see me walk back to the point of where the shot will be taken. So here's the target in the kill zone, and the target pin is this tree at the top up there, that back one. Let's put you on this side. See if we can get him. See if my tripod can balance. I'll get this fixed when we get to the second half. That wind's picking up. Obviously, that has a massive influence on the arrow, especially at longer ranges. It gets blown about all over the place. Cool, so we'll leave you there. Hopefully the wind don't blow you over, and I'll see you soon. wimble you over. That's a kill shot. Thank you for your participation, Mr. Ibex. Right, so we're open up to the elements here. You can see it's windy, the signs are blowing. It looks like a simple straight shot forwards, but there's a lot of space between the legs of the animal. And yeah, I think this arrow is going to get blown about, but we'll try his best. That was low. Slow. We got there in the end, albeit a low scoring point. At least we hit it. Oh. The wind definitely still took that last one. Don't know if you'll have seen that back on the camera, but my final shot was from where I'm currently stood to the target, and we just landed within the kill zone there. Just landed. If I say just, I think it means it just broke the line. Yeah. So there were the other two. There's the one that scores as a kill. That having just broken the line. So yeah, our next target. Moving. I'm kidding. They're not. They're really not. It's our black sheep instead. No. Great. Hold on. Here there's somewhere. A fly on my face. Here we go. That wind's died off a bit now. It was a bit brutal back there. That might be the last one on this half. I think it might be. 17 targets on this half. In the first half, I haven't missed any. So, yeah, we'll go get sorted, fix up the equipment, have a bite to eat, and we'll start the second. Ooh, so that's dinner done with. A little bit of a snack and a drink. The guys that own this place, I just need to say, I've done an amazing job. They really have. Honestly, guys, if you're into your archery, you want to come and do field target shooting, or if you're just looking for, if you already have a field target shooter, and you want to come and, oh my God, is it that windy? You want to come and try this place out, it is immense. The guys here have done an incredible job. Absolutely amazing. You find them on Facebook. I mean, Viper Archers, drop them a message, guys, because they are absolutely done an amazing job at this place. Fire pits, cabins, you've got practice areas up here. We're about to go down and do the second half of the range down this side. We've just navigated all that across that side. I mean, you've just seen how long it is. It's probably, I mean, I've been here like 3 hours already and I've done the first half. So, yeah, let me show you the practice area. It's just up there. You see the targets? There you go. Let's go this way. Just up through the trees here, all the way up. Send them gone. So, our next target is actually a timed target. So we have pegs here, and the targets, and if you can see them from here, there, 2 targets, 1 and 2, and they look like a cat and a fox. So, how's it timed, you ask? This amazing contraption here. Ball goes in the top. It eventually comes down the bottom. That's how long we have to get 2 shots off from the pegs. So 1 on each target. So we're going to get rigged up. We'll put this quiver back on because obviously everything's off at the minute. We'll get the bow, a little bit of a stretch, and we'll go again. Alright then guys, so we'll start the second half. Got 2 targets here, and my pin is up at the top. We'll see how it goes. Great. I was going to take another one on the fox because I nearly assumed it was 3 arrows per target, but I think this is only 1 arrow per target, so I might have even just done myself out with a score. But anyway, we're here for the fun. So the fox was a miss, the cat is a kill, right? This is a good kill as well. That's a weird cat, isn't it? So yeah, there we are on that one. It's not a bad shot from it. Actually, it's quite a nice looking shot. So last time I came here, I was actually using the other arrows. I was actually using the other arrows that I showed when we first started this morning. These ones, which are fine. They're not a problem at all. But I'm actually really liking these bamboo arrows. I mean, I've always loved bamboo arrows. It's a very sturdy wood, and I seem to be getting far less fishtailing with this particular bow using my bamboo arrows than what I was using the other arrows. So I think I'm going to stick with these. I mean, we did the full first half with the bamboo arrows, Manchu and the normals, and if it's working, stick with it, right? I mean, that's the whole point of it. So our next one, we have a peg here. On the other side of these trees is a little dodo. So yeah, we'll get a couple of shots in this one because it's quite cool. And bob you guys down there. I think you should probably be able to see me. Just put this leg out. There we go. And that one. Cool. Nice shot in the kill zone then. Thank you, Mr. Dodo. On to the next one. Due to go down in the woods today, you're sure to get a surprise. You probably fall on your ass as well, to be fair. I mean, good boots, Good boots, target number 20. There we are, we got a goose just at the bottom. Let's extend these legs. There we go. Above you guys there. Can balance you. There we go. Wonderful. No, your leg's falling in. There we go. I tell you guys, the stuff that we've got to deal with. Okay. Okay. Can we balance on that wood? Sorted. Sorted. Let's go. Red arrow, red peg. Juice. I think it's another kill zone. Oh no, have we got the decor? Don't say I got the decor. I could have taken another shot. It's not a kill zone. Oh no. Thought we had it. I don't think we have. Oh, what a shame. I mean, it's a hit, but it's not a kill zone. It's not in the wood. It's not in the wood. Bugger. Oh well, onwards and upwards, on to the next. Absolutely beautiful here. Very nice. Oh. Nicely done. You probably have also noticed that the tripod has been re-glued, so you're not going to be flopping about again, which is good. Oh, we're just outside the kill zone on that one. I'm so glad wasps are not that big. Oh, actually, is it in the kill zone? No, it's not in the kill zone, unfortunately. This shot's a brilliant shot, guys. So, let's stand on the pegs. We're on the red peg. There's the target. Between all that lot. Little pig. It's quite far out, to be fair. It's a little bit of a trek out. So, let's pop the camera down. And find you a good position. This is target number 22. I'm going to bob you here. I think this will be a good angle. There we go. See if we get it. Now, I don't care what anybody says. A headshot's a kill shot. Unless you're hitting something like an elephant. But I think on a little pig, or maybe not, it's in underneath his eye. It would have hurt him. There we go. Not bad, I guess. Could have been better if I'd been through the trees down there. Now, I will point out, guys, obviously, I'm not a professional archer by a long shot. Not at all. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a little bit of fun. I've been doing archery for quite a few years, and started out shooting traditional kind of 3 fingers Mediterranean, and then through my years of doing martial arts and teaching martial arts, kind of got a love for the Asiatic side of things and weaponry. That's how I ended up shooting thumb release. But yeah, it's just, I'm not really bothered about the scoring, to be honest with you. It's just fun when you can come out and just chill out like this. I ain't seen a single person in this wood today, and I probably won't. It's just fun. You can come out, you can fling some arrows, and our next target is that chap at the bottom there, from where I'm currently stood, and it's another pig. So we'll put the bow down and try and find you guys a spot to sit and watch, and we'll see how this goes. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. I said beautiful. Am I allowed to compliment my own shots? I think I can. I think that's a kill shot in there. I think it's in the kill zone. So if you guys are still watching, thank you very much. Thank you for sticking with me. This would probably be, or will be, the longest archery video that I've ever made. I've been to a few field target archery places, but I've never done a full video of every single target on there. So this will be the first. Oh, it's just outside the bacon zone. Well, technically, it's just outside the kill zone. We'll take it. It's a hit. It's a hit. Can we stand you up? Yes, we can. Let's find out. This bloody tripod, you know, guys. On we go. Let's look at all this woodland. Species of plants in here that I've never even seen, and there's a lot of species of plant in here that are also poisonous. Not that we're going to be eating any, but you know. You can hear the waterfall going, so I'm assuming it's flowing. We have had a fair bit of rain, so I'm going to take from that the waterfalls is flowing. We'll find out when we get to it later on. Target number 24, and that would be Mr. Ram at the bottom there. So we're stood on the red peg, and there he is. So let's go get the camera set up. That's another 1 for 16. Wasn't in the kill zone, but it wasn't far off. 1 for 16. It's a wound, and it's the same score for the last 4 arrows. So I haven't hit a kill zone in 4 arrows yet. Moving on. So I don't think the waterfall is flowing actually. That's the waterfall. would have been the waterfall. It looks really cool. Fair bit of water on it, but nothing too drastic. Up we go. The light's starting to dip now. It is autumn time here in Yorkshire. Our next target is a raccoon at the top of the hill there. There we go. We brought the line on the kill zone. That's a raccoon. Just got Manchu just for a little bit of fun. Not particularly far away. So we have another wasp peg, 1 arrow, hit on double points. Target number 27. The wasp peg is there. There's a target. Let's actually stand on it. Now this looks closer than what it is. It is really quite far out. And obviously the land dips in the middle and it comes back up again, and then it dips a little bit and comes back up again. So that looks a damn sight further away than what it is. Sorry, the other way around. It looks a damn sight closer than what it is. So I think I found a place to put the camera that might look quite cool. And we're going to wing it and see what we get. Again, this peg, last time I came here, maybe a month ago, missed it every time. So let's see what happens with this. Second arrow. It didn't go exactly where I wanted it to go. I heard a dunk, so it's a hit. I think it's in his back leg. Let's see if we can navigate this terrain again. There we go. First arrow missed. First arrow went, I think, underneath his chin. Let me get up this hill. There we go. So, around the corner, up here. It's certainly a shot where, if your meal depended on that, you would certainly try and get a little bit closer than that. It's a long way to take a shot from, and it's a risky distance to take a shot from. It's by all means not a humane kill. Probably wouldn't even kill him. I mean, that might wiggle out. He might just be hurt for a while. Right. Where did my first arrow go? That is the question. First arrow came under. Oh no, came well under. Look at that. There we go. Straight in the tree. Let's get that out. Let's get that out. Oh, you're falling over there, guys. There we go. So yeah, from where we're stood, the set of stairs over there, above those stairs is where the shot was taken from. We'll take it. There we go. That's a kill zone from the top of the trees through there. And now we're heading on down to target 29. Let me bounce off of it. I tell you, this toad is like rubber. I mean, they're all made from rubber. It's so bouncy. There we go. The first shot did actually bounce off of his kill zone and then ricocheted up and landed in the target at the backstop. But I think the second arrow went more or less where the first one went, so we'll have a nosy. I think my first arrow was a little bit higher on the target, but yeah. It's another 16 points. There we go. Calling it 16 and not a value low because that one did bounce, but nobody witnessed it, so it's only a bit of fun anyway at the end of the day. But yeah, what a place. What a place. I'm starting to get hungry again now. Right, I'll take that for a good shot. Just at the end over there. There we go. Oh, nearly falling in the... Going to fall in there, bloody hell. There we go. On to the next one. So we are actually blessed by a little bit of sun now. It's still cold, but the sun is out, and it has rained. You probably noticed I am dry. It has rained, and that's because I've had to leave and come back. So this is actually a different day. So we're continuing on even because yeah, it's quite a drive for me to get here, and it was getting a little bit late last time I was here. By the time I'd needed to get back, so we've returned. We're carrying on. You probably didn't notice because I'm wearing the same clothes, but yeah, it has rained. It is wet. I have slipped, and the downside of wooden arrows is at the break. So I slipped and broke an arrow. Annoyingly, one of my red arrows, one of my first arrows I'm using, so I'm down to one red arrow, but we still have quiver full. So they are disposable. It's one of them things, unfortunately. Here's one of them things. So we're on the next target, which is just over my shoulder down here. I think it's a beaver. So we're going to get you positioned up on the camera and we'll take a shot. Here we go. Let's take a wander. Oh, and I nearly won again. Nearly won again. I think that's just a wound. I don't think it's in the kill zone. It's in the back of the face. I did use one of the different arrows, so it's actually the first time we've used one of these length arrows this time. So that's a 33-inch arrow. And there we go. And we'll be heading down this way for the next one. Right, I don't think you can actually see target number 34 from where you are, guys. But it's as close as I can get you without getting you on the line of sight. So we'll take a wander up after. We'll see where we're sitting. Ah, a little high. A little high, let's go again. Need a white one. Skimmed its arse streak. That was a better one. I think that's only the third shot from a blue peg since we started this course. So since coming back, I haven't gone back around and done all the other targets. I've just walked through and come back to where I last time. So obviously the flight of the arrow is going along here. We're walking around the side of this. So first arrow, let me stand in the line of the target. First arrow here was over. Second arrow just skimmed its bum here. Obviously we're higher than the target, but from the elevation drop. And then the third arrow is just here in the kill zone. So that's a scoring arrow for the kill zone on the third arrow. Perfect shot. Absolutely perfect. Let's get you out of this tripod a minute. There we go. Guys can see where that went then. Try not to slip on my ass again. This is a new phone that I'm filming on, so I have noticed it keeps dipping in and out of focus, so I do apologise for that, guys. Sorry about hiccups. It's, trying to do the best with everything that we've got, basically. Right, put that lot down. There we go. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. It's just at the bottom of the lane here down as well. Thank you, Mr. Honey Badger. So our next target is the badger, just at the end of the track there. Our red peg is there. We're going to sit you on the tripod about well, just a few feet in front of me, and we'll see where we get on this guy. So as far as this track goes, it's pretty straightforward. It's in a straight line. It's a little bit underneath the tree. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. There we go. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. We got a kill zone. It is in the kill zone. There we go. Right. I can't remember what number target we're on, but they're not too far away from the end of the course. And yeah, it's a bit of a surprise for the last target. The target number 37 is what we're on. And it is a fox at the top up there. Can get you positioned. There we go. I'm not sure if we got him. I think I did, but it's very close to the terrain that's on the target. So I'm going to take another. That drifted off to his arse cheek. Let's take a walk up. Well, the first arrow might have been alright, I think. Maybe not. Can't tell, still can't see it. Nope, we're in the rock. And the second one's in his tail. Never mind, it's 2 for the wound, and on to the next. I think it's another wound. That was a beautiful shot. That was absolutely stunning. It's like the view. Look at that. Look at that. Good old Yorkshire. Is the camera going to focus? There we go. Let me take you out this a minute. There we go, much better. You're not on the tripod anymore. So the shot, as you saw, was just up from that silver birch in the middle of the tree. behind the silver birch in the middle of the screen even. And I'm pretty certain we got a heart shot on that. I think we got a heart shot. Oh, not quite. It's bloody good. Bloody good one. So our last target of the day, the peg is at the very bottom of this hill. It dips down again, as you'll see. And there's no reason why I should miss this, although every time I have tried it previously, I have missed it. And it's claimed an arrow. There's an arrow of mine up here somewhere. I have no idea where. This big ugly brute, he's about 8 foot tall. He's probably about 3 foot wide, and I can't hit him for the love of money. But we're going to give it a shot, because obviously that's what we're here to do, is to shoot them. So we're walking back along the direction in which the arrow is going to come from. We'll walk back down to the peg, and yeah, the guys here have got some incredible targets, they really have. And I mean, he's handmade. I do believe, I was informed that the guys that own the club made that themselves, which is brilliant. So as you can see, the line's dipping, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up again at the moment now. And then we're dipping down. The very bottom of here is a little pier type thing. This is what we're going to be stood on. This is the last target of the day. And yeah, we'll stand on this red peg. We'll show you what I can see. This is where I'm going to be stood. Foot touching the peg, as always. There he is. So initially, it just looks like he's sat on top of that hill, but he's not. He's got all of that space beyond. And yeah, let's try and hit him and try not to lose an arrow again. Between his feet. Between his feet. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Second time lucky, I think, on that one. I think that landed it in his throat. I kind of lost sight of the arrow halfway through the air. Oh, he's in the face, dude. Killed him. They don't got themselves a cave troll anymore. First arrow, just at his feet. Second arrow. There we go. I think that's better than getting him there, personally. Yeah. Good kill. Well then, guys, that wraps up the shooting experience here at Viper Archers. It's amazing, honestly, guys. If you've enjoyed it and you've watched the whole video, thank you very much for sticking with me. If you are an archer and you're part of NFAS and everything, drop these guys a message on Facebook. Viper Archers, again, if you have forgotten. And honestly, it's amazing. Really good, beautiful place. I might come and haunt this place when I'm dead. I think I might come here and shoot bows and shite. Yeah, amazing place. So yeah, that wraps it up for today, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me and watching the video. Feel free to share it out and promote this place, because it's brilliant. It's really good. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.